Hello, friends. Happy New Year's Eve. This is it. This is the end of 2022. It is always bittersweet to end a year because you stop and reflect on all of the wonderful things you accomplished, all the places you've traveled, all the friends you've gained, all the memories you've created, and it's bittersweet to me. It's closing out a chapter and starting a new one, and it's very exciting. I'm ready for it. I think 2023 will be the year, as we all say every year. Anyway, so stick around and let me tell you about how my year went, and let's wish it goodbye. Roll the bumper. Welcome back, my little chunk nuggets. Here to my channel, the official Tavo. I'm Tavo. If you don't know me, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Today we are going to talk about, we are going to talk about. Today we are going to wrap up 2022. Now, I should have posted this video yesterday, Friday, because I do post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, it didn't feel right to post the very... Must you interrupt? However, it didn't feel right posting my very last video on the second to last day of the new year. Does that make sense? So today, being the actual last day of 2022, here you go. Here's your video. Now, we're going to talk about all the things we've accomplished. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, it is always a bittersweet moment for me because you reflect and there's happy memories or sad memories. This year, though, for me, has been an emotional roller coaster. An emotional roller coaster, for sure. There has been a lot of great memories. I mean, starting off at the top of the year, we got to start traveling, and my work picked up, and my family was wonderful. We got to see my sister graduate this year from college, and that was super important. We got to celebrate my mom's 50th birthday. 50 is a big number, so that was incredible. I got to go to New York City with my dear friends Ian and Travis, which this is their house right now. I'm dog sitting for baby Argus. This year was wonderful. There were sad moments. There were moments of anxiety. There were moments where depression hit and anxiety kicked, and it beat my butt. It really did. But you know what? We pulled through, as we should always. We persevered. And the other side was just marvelous. There was rainbows and there was everything. So things happen. You get emotionally sad here and there, but you learn from it and you grow and you learn how to cope. And that's that. This year also, Ellie and I moved into downtown Seattle, which was super fun. Actually, no, the process was not fun. The process was terrible. But living in downtown Seattle, I mean, there's just some life to it. There's upset people everywhere. There are high rises, and it's a marvelous time. I love living in downtown. So that happened this year. We celebrated Christmas and Thanksgiving, obviously, all wonderful food. This year in particular, I did a lot of Lady Gugu events. I took Lady Gugu to Vegas to the Out and Equal conference in October, which was a blast. People loved Lady Gugu, and I looked quite fabulous. Here's the video.
Okay, Slay. Okay, Lady Gugu. Okay. Okay, Queen. Okay, Queen.
Not to toot my own horn, but I looked hot. Hot.com. In addition to that, Lady Gugu also performed for a museum gala, or gala, however you say it, down in Auburn here in Washington. And that was so exciting because we got to meet, all of the patrons for the museum. And we got to meet the mayor, and we got to meet all of these cool people. And they loved it. I think they loved it. Well, I was told they loved it. So that's all that really matters. So yeah, this year has been incredible, to say the least. At the start of the year, I said, this will be my year. And I truly believed that it was my year because I got to accomplish a lot. I started my YouTube back again. I'm here sitting by myself in an empty home talking to a camera because I know someone out there is paying attention and or is listening. So thank you. You guys out there have really infused my life with desire again, with gold, and I cannot thank you all enough. So I'm excited for what we're going to do in 2023. I do have projects that I've learned not to speak about projects because sometimes things don't work out the way they do. So I have exciting projects. I have exciting goals to fulfill, and I'm very excited for all of them. I really am. So, like we say every year, I think this year is going to be for me. I am going to put Lady Gugu out there even more. I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to do more collabs. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year. And I'm excited to finally define what the official Tavo is. Now, that's been a very difficult topic for me because I consider myself a jack of all trades. I do a lot of things. I don't consider them talents because a talent is something you're born with. I have worked very hard to obtain these skills, to develop them and to hone in and to hone them, you know? So I do a lot. T-shirts, design, I do acting, singing, I do performance, I do event planning, I do a lot of things. However, it is very vital for me this year to hone in and define what the official Tavo brand is. And it's going to be very difficult. I'll tell you why. And let me tell you why. Because I've always been an admirer. I've always been so, I don't know, for me, it's always been a thrill to be able to do a lot of things. And I get adrenaline from it. And it's my ADHD going back and forth. By now, you should all know that I have ADHD. I mean, for God's sake, I can barely stick to one topic here on this channel and go through it all the way. I think it's very important to define a trait and a brand, and I'm excited to work with it this year. My sister actually graduated Washington State University. Go Cougs! Which they're in hot water right now because the Idaho Killer was a PhD student at Wazoo. Creepy, I know. So weird, but I'm very glad my sister and her friends were safe. Our condolences to all of the families whose children were murdered. But she graduated in some sort of like social media stuff. So I'll be working with her to see where we can take this channel, to see what other projects we have. I mean, I just opened, or not opened, but I just created the official Tavo in Spanish, El Oficial Tavo. So if you haven't subscribed, please go do so. And I'm excited for my own family to get to see my content. And then from there, you know, spread around the world. Not in the way that you probably thought I implied. So it's going to be very, very fun stuff. And I know it will be. It'll be hard. I know that, and probably a couple of weeks in, I'm going to want to quit. But I have to just keep going. I have to strive for success, and it'll all be worth it. Next year, when we're sitting down again discussing the year's recap, I think we're going to have some good stuff to say. We will. I'm certain of it. So great things coming in 2023, like I mentioned, and I am excited for collabs. I am excited to push my boundaries of limitations and comfort zone. I want to make myself uncomfortable this year in many ways. So that I look forward to doing. Of course, all of my friends are going to continue being in my life. I love every single one of them. I don't think that without friends or family this year, I don't think the outcome would have been the same. So I'm very thankful to each and every one of them. There's too many to thank in one video, but you know who you are. And we've had great additions to our friend group, sweet little nuggets and babes. So I'm very excited. I don't really get mushy because I don't like getting mushy, but it's exciting stuff. One of my very best friends is getting married this year, Miss Alexandria McKay, which I've introduced her to you all. There's a video somewhere in this channel. We decorated cookie houses. She's getting married to her honey bunch Nick, and hopefully I'm officiating their wedding. We'll see, unless I do something stupid and our friendship falls apart, which I doubt it, but I'm excited to officiate my very first wedding. I'm gonna need to ask her if I can get exclusive rights so I can post that on YouTube. I'm sure that's gonna cost a lot of money. Oh well. So yeah, I get to see her, get married. I'm also writing a couple of children's books, which I can't say for whom, but exciting. Exciting. This year has been incredible. By far, one of my favorite years. And maybe because I'm biased because the last 2 years were COVID and we did absolutely nothing. But I'm certain that 2023 is going to bring us more fun and we're going to be so awesome. And if not, then we're just going to have to pull through. Okay? Together. So join me on the journey. Please like and subscribe. I cannot wait to continue bringing all of this cool content to you all. A big, big thank you to all of my subscribers, who I don't even call subscribers. I call you all my YouTube friends, my chunk nuggets. I love you all. Thank you. Spread it around. Spread the love. Tell your friends to subscribe. We want to grow here, okay? That being said, Happy New Year. I wish you all a prosperous and an awesome, not just awesome, a kick-ass year this upcoming year with lots of love, cheer, and I don't know, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Everyone's different. I'm recording a video. It has been wonderful. Thank you and goodbye. See you next year.